Hello, welcome back to Jam Sesh 11. For those of you who are just now joining, this is a series of videos where I, jam on an instrument and then share a story experience over it. So, Jam 11, today we've got some mad knowledge bombs being dropped by my man Truman. You can check his Instagram out right here, and let's jump right into it.
One of the things that kind of shifted my whole perspective on life and struggling is this book Antifragile by Nassim Taleb.
Okay.
And it's a well-known book if you look it up and stuff. But the main concept from it is that there's things that are fragile in life, like objects, like this glass, like if it was empty and this thing was on here, if I threw it off the balcony and it hit concrete, it would most likely shatter, right? Yeah. Things that are opposite of, people think that the opposite of fragile is things that don't break, right?
Yeah.
But there's actually things that are robust. They're not necessarily
the opposite of fragile.
Yeah. And so something that would just, if I threw this off the balcony and it didn't break, we would say that's robust. Mm-hmm. But things that are, there's a third section, and those are things that are anti-fragile. And what that means is if I would throw this off the balcony, it wouldn't break, it wouldn't take any damage, but it would gain strength from it. And so,
because the opposite of losing and breaking is to gain and absorb.
Right. And so that shifted my whole perspective, because in the book he talks about there's systems and things in life that are anti-fragile, like nature, like a tree that faces a lot of wind won't, it will become stronger because of the resistance that it faces. And same with our bodies and our minds, us as individuals, because if we can understand that on a physical sense, if I sling my arm in a sling for 6 months, you on paper you'd be like, oh, you're not wasting your strength, therefore it's gonna maintain its strength. But really, if I'm not using it, I'm losing it. And if I do things with my left arm and lift weights and all that stuff in that 6-month period, this one's going to gain a lot more strength than my dominant one, because this one's all slinged up and not doing anything. That's how we are as individuals. We face stress and struggles in our lives, and we quickly run away from them. I mean, who wouldn't? Because it's something that's on the surface pretty negative, losing a bunch of money or having people hate you or something like that, or a business failure. Those are things that you wouldn't necessarily want to face in your life. Mm-hmm. But if you shift your perspective and don't see these as things that beat you down, these are things that make you stronger. And you really have to have that kind of mindset to go into it. What about this situation can I learn from? And what about this situation is going to make me stronger? Because of course, losing money in a business deal or something sucks, and it that could get you down. It gets most people down. But if you come at it from what is going to make me stronger from this? Okay, I'm going to make sure to never do business with that person again. I'm going to make sure my contracts are in place. Mm-hmm. I'm going to do this stuff, and you will not get hurt by it as much, and on the flip side you'll get stronger from it. Yeah. And so it shifts your whole perspectives of not needing to run away from struggles, but being
take it head on.
Yeah, cool. What next? I'm gonna get stronger from this. It's not you're excited for struggles, but you're eager to face them. It shifts it away from trying to hide from it, because it's it sucks, and it's that makes sense. People, if something is poking at you and it's gonna make you feel worse about yourself, you don't want to face it. But if you change your perspective of the sooner I face this, the sooner I'm gonna get stronger. Mm-hmm. It's changes your whole perspective of struggling as a whole. Yeah. And so that book, and I'm only 2 chapters into it, but that concept was enough for me to be whoa, it's a whole nother perspective on life. And that J. Cole song, Love Yours, is beauty in the struggle.
Yeah.
So it's you start to see the beauty in the struggle for real, because you see that, like, even though I'm facing struggles, there's a little nugget in there that's gonna make it be all worth it. And like, there's so many things, like, if you look back on your life, like, some of the best moments in my life are the ones that I like was struggling through. Like when we were in New York, like struggling out there, it's like I can, now that we're out of it, I can have a different perspective than when I was in it. And like, a lot of life is like that, like breakups that we've had and things like that. Like, in the moment it sucks, but that's just because we're having tunnel vision and you can't see the greater picture. And it's like that Steve Jobs quote of all the dots connect when you look backwards, but you can't see it when you're in it. Like, you have to have that perspective.
All right, that wraps up this video. Shout out to True for being in and sharing some knowledge bombs. Make sure to comment below, something that you took away from this video, and I'll be getting back to everyone down there. And make sure to also like and subscribe if you enjoy these videos. So, thank you guys, and I'll see you in the next video.